Cancer season asks, where do you belong? Beginning June 21st and continuing through the next 30 days, the sun moves from Gemini's intellectual processing into Cancer's emotional waters. The sacred calendar shifts from gathering information to seeking emotional belonging. Cancer carries the great force of the feminine. Though receptive by nature, it is a cardinal sign which tend toward high initiation traits. In other words, Cancer actively reaches out, builds home, and protects what it loves. Cancer, ruled by Moon, is the sign of the mother and the first emotional container of life. This is not accidental symbolism. We begin through the body of the mother, and we first know life through feeling and touch. It is like being held in the warm water of the womb, where everything is sensed before it is understood with language. Before we can fully express ourselves in Leo season, Cancer reminds us that the inner self must first be nourished and held. Belonging is not a weakness or something we must earn. It is the quiet foundation that gives us the grounded strength to grow and create. The first decan of Cancer runs from June 21st to July 1st. In the Golden Dawn system, this decan is ruled by Venus, one of the two benefic planets. Cancer is the sign most deeply connected to home, not just the physical house, but the emotional container where one feels a sense of belonging. It rules the fourth house, the part of the chart that holds roots and the early imprints of love given and received in childhood. Psychologically, these early experiences teach the nervous system whether closeness feels safe or threatening. Later in life, that pattern can shape how easily a person allows emotional intimacy. Cancer carries a protective shell for a reason. That shell is not just armor, it is what allows real rest and vulnerability to happen inside. Without emotional safety, one cannot truly land. The Two of Cups reflects Cancer's energy through the beginning of emotional connection. It is the feeling of being at home in another person's eyes, whether that person is a lifelong friend, a partner, a sibling, or a child. Because Venus rules this decan, the love here is soft, receptive, and protective. Venus in early Cancer does not chase dramatically. It offers. It creates a safe emotional space and waits to see if the offering is received. There is a tender, almost shy quality to it, the kind of connection where trust is built slowly through small, consistent emotional exchanges. This is especially meaningful when early home imprints were inconsistent or unsafe. The Two of Cups becomes a chance to begin rewriting those old foundations with new, reciprocal care. In its purest form, Cancer energy symbolizes the type of love between parent and child. It is unconditional sacrifice, but not with words, which can be cruel or unreliable. Unconditional love is expressed through feeling and action, both natural strengths of Cancer. It is the hand that feeds. It is the body that stays. It is the presence that protects and the emotional labor that says, "You are safe here," even before the child has language to ask for safety.
Can you take a second to please like and subscribe to support this educational channel? It really helps me out.
This is why the Two of Cups feels so mutual and healing. It is not just attraction, it is the first conscious step into emotional union. If one is walking the sacred calendar and working with these Cancerian cards as they arise in late June through July, they offer an invitation of belonging. One can stop to reflect, to reunite, and to move with tenderness toward those places and people where true belonging is found. During this decan, people around the world plan summer holidays, family reunions, and journeys home. Others travel every 4 years to watch the World Cup, joining millions in the powerful experience of belonging not only to one another, but to a nation. The calendar symbolism is there, quietly echoing the deeper rhythms of belonging, if one chooses to recognize it. People born in the first decan of Cancer often carry the signature of intimate emotional bonding. In their light expression, they are gifted at creating the feeling of family, safety, and one-on-one belonging. Their life lesson is learning how to love deeply without losing themselves inside the need to be loved back. This calendar window is one of the most affectionate and emotionally generous birthday signatures. If you are born here or have a rising here, you have instinctive charm and a real gift for making others feel cared for and emotionally seen. You are often strongest in close relationships and chosen family bonds. You are often popular with the opposite sex due to the influence of Venus in this decan. When under stress, the same sensitivity can become emotional dependency or difficulty feeling whole without a partner nearby. Because you feel so keenly, you may become moody or discontented, or cling to a bond that no longer nourishes you. Your medicine is emotional self sufficiency, trusting yourself instead of seeking rescue through attachment or people pleasing. Elon Musk, born June 28, 1971, is a clear first decan Cancer. His life carries strong themes of family imprint and mother symbolism. This attachment to the home, mother, and family is well documented. Also, Musk literally has 14 children, and his children are often brought into public view. This gives him an unusual public image as a father whose family life belongs with him wherever he goes, which seems to be very Cancerian in its energy. Musk's Cancer traits show up strongly in his inventions that tend to benefit humanity. His work often focuses on protecting human life and securing its future. Princess Diana, born July 1, 1961, also belongs to this first decan of Cancer, and she may be one of the clearest modern archetypes of the Cancer Two of Cups signature. Her public image centered on emotional openness, bringing warmth and vulnerability into a traditionally reserved institution. In Cancer language, Diana represented the luminous mother archetype. She carried the themes of family and emotional exposure. As Princess of Wales, she became an institutional mother, nurturing both her children and the future of the monarchy. And if this were not enough, Prince William, her first child, was also born in this same Cancer decan on June 21st. That gives the symbolism an almost uncanny precision. This makes Diana especially important to illustrate Cancer as a zodiac sign. She symbolizes Cancer as a public myth, the mother, the child, and the duty of nurturing future kings. Finally, her life symbolized the wound of belonging and the longing for emotional safety inside a powerful family structure. If you pull the Two of Cups upright, make time for the person or people who feel like home and allow more intimacy, honesty, or mutual affection to develop. Strengthen the bond through shared time or whatever helps you feel a deeper sense of belonging. If you pull the Two of Cups reversed, notice where fear of intimacy, emotional distance, or unequal affection may be present. These issues may be causing problems in a relationship or your sense of belonging. Decide whether the bond needs honest conversation, renewed effort, or release. This brings us to the end of the Two of Cups. I hope you will like and subscribe, and your comments are greatly appreciated. You can start now with commenting on how this sense of belonging and intimacy with others operates in your life.